Of class 7th. Today we are going to start a chapter in MT, chapter 12, Never Say Die. This is the last chapter of your MT annual syllabus. Sometime it happened that we expect one thing to happen, but it happened just the opposite. Many a time people have to face great difficulties in their lives. Some give up in and get defeated, whereas some go on and fight out their difficulties to overcome and emerge as a victor. They never stop in this struggle. That is why we call a great spirit the spirit of never say die. One should be determined to win over all obstacles on his way. This indomitable spirit is the only key to success. There is no point in blaming over fate or destiny. Rather, one should devote one's time, the energy into working hard to win a goal. Now, let's discuss a story. The story of a Japanese boy named Suhito studied in class 7. Once his school arranged a tour for class 7th to a hill station. They all were traveling by a beautiful bus. While traveling, they enjoying a lot by singing songs. Suddenly, the bus driver lose his control on bus and the bus got accident with a huge tree. When the bus got accidentally, Suhito get out of the bus and the bus the one tire of the bus rolled on his left arm. He was pinned under the bus and he could feel the excruciating pain in his arm and he got fainted. When he regained consciousness, he found himself in a hospital. He learned there that the driver had suffered a heart attack while driving the bus. He too was now in hospital. Fortunately, no one had got badly injured. Suito was glad by hearing this, but he see that his mother was crying. He told his mother that why are you crying? Everything is right and I also come out from that danger. Suddenly he realized why his mother was crying. He tried to lift his arm as he was speaking, but he could not lift it because his arm was cut from shoulder. After a month in hospital, Suito was discharged to home from hospital. He remembered the conversation he had been having with his friend when the accident occurred, that he was going to become a black belt in judo. Now he would not able to fulfill his dream. His dream was lost, but he not lost lost his hope. Next morning, when Suito woke up, he had made a decision that he study judo despite the fact that he has lost his left arm. Now he joined a Japanese judo master who is famous for judo training. He told Suito only one move. After 6 months of training, he taught to his master that why you tell me only one move. Then his master told that only one move is this is only one move is very helpful and it is useful for you. Not quite understanding but believing in his teacher, Suhito kept training. Several months later, Suhito took part in a tournament and there he won easily by defeating all his opponent. Now, while returning, when he asked to his master that why I win this tournament, his master told him that the one move that is the most difficult, you learn that move, and second, the defense for that move is that opponent grab your left arm but you not have your left arm, so it is very difficult for the opponent to defend himself from your move. Suhito understand what a wise and caring master he had. Not only had he taught him judo, he had also taught him how to convert his weakness and as strength, obviously with his never say die spirit. Thank you.